I guess I don't have to wait this long ever, huh? We just go for it. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Johnny Jack, right back with another video. Now, um, we're on the road to 50 subscribers, so I can make longer than 15-minute videos here. I don't have a lot of time, so we got to be efficient. And I actually like this. This is a lot of fun. So, last video we talked about the console prices being raised up for the Xbox, PlayStation. Um, Now the thing about it is the Steam machine. Um, Steam machine is gonna be $1,049, right? $1,049. Um, and that's for the price without. That's the 200 or excuse me 512 gig if I'm not mistaken. 512 gig. It's gonna be $1,050, and then it's gonna be $1,200 for the 2 terabyte. 1,247.49, and then I believe it's going to be a little bit more expensive for um, the bundle with the controller. I apologize. Anyway, this is I like so initially I said it was ridiculous, but then I did get to thinking. So I came across this video. We're gonna go over this video really quick, but at the same time, I was talking in the last video about how I could be out in a living room playing NFL Street 2, NBA Street V3, excuse me, Def Jam Fight for New York, and excuse me, you can do this stuff on a Steam Deck. I was told to get a Steam Deck years ago, and I should have got it because they're bumping up the prices. You can't even get your hands on it if you have a Steam Deck. Good on you, man. I should have listened, should have got my hands on it years ago because literally it's a mini PC, and that's what the Steam Deck is. That's what this video is about to show. It's a mini PC. Boot it up, jump right into whatever you need to do. Now, if you want to get into the nooks and crannies of building a PC, I haven't made the plunge. I have a laptop, MacBook at that. I'm in the Apple ecosystem. Um, if you're gonna build a PC, you could do that, right? Um, I could still do that. And if you've done that, you got the console, right? Because certain things on PC aren't on console, certain things on console aren't on PC. And if you just, right, done that properly, walk that walk, kudos to you, man. My goodness. Kudos to you here. But at the same time, um, now us people who have not done that, right? Where we going we there's gonna be a little bit more sufferance. It's gonna be a little bit more sufferance around here. But without further ado here, man, let's get into this video. Um I think I messed up here. I didn't. I'm fine. I'll be alright. I'll learn how to do this more efficiently. Don't you worry. I'm gonna minimize myself down here now. Um Shout out to Nick Flip, right? Shout out to Nick Flip. Actually a great video here that we're about to listen to.
This might be a hot take.
So
I think the
without
Steam
further
Machine is a
ado,
very competitive price for what's on offer here. Let me explain. Yes, you could build your own PC that is less expensive and does laps around this thing. Yes, you could buy a console that's much cheaper, but this is filling a niche I don't think.
so I'm sorry, before we go into this, um yikes, whoops. God, is it really that difficult, man? You gotta love it. Price of the Steam machine is gonna be $1,000 here, right? 2 terabyte version is gonna be 1349. I think that's without a controller. With a controller, then turns into 1420, right? Um, Sounds a little outrageous, right? let's
a lot
continue.
of people are considering. And a little fault to Valve in the way they marketed this thing. We'll get into everything, going over who the heck this is for.
Another great point. They said that this is just going to be for like the casual people, right?
And what I mean by good deal. And if you're trying to decide whether this thing's worth it for you or not, hit like, hit subscribe. Hate to ask, but that's what I gotta do. Anyway, let's get into this.
Yeah, actually, like, let me actually subscribe. Shout out, look, I subscribe down here. Look, shout out to Nick. This is a great video. Great
Once and
video.
for all. So right out the gate, Valve announces these things, and they start at
So, right, 512 with controller, 2 terabyte with controller.
$1,049 US. A lot of people were hoping for closer to an $800 price point, and last year a lot of people were even saying $600 before the RAM crisis.
That's the price point that I had initially heard was going to be around 600 because that's where the consoles had dropped and were at the time. We were just at $650 consoles. Consoles are going up to $899, $799. August 1st is June, so you better get right, man. They're discontinuing the 2 terabyte Galaxy Spect Xbox, and they dropped the retro Xbox. Come on, bro. My goodness.
Obviously, things have changed. It goes all the way up to over $1,400 for the 2 terabyte with the controller. Let's not put it softly. This thing is expensive and is not for the casual mass audience anymore. And this is where I start to get into why Valve is a little bit at fault here,
And
in my opinion. When they advertised this thing, they said it is going to be priced like an entry-level gaming PC. They didn't really specify one thing I'll get into later that they should have. So yeah, when this thing came out, the backlash was intense. A lot of reviews were saying, why is this worth it? Why would you buy this? Who is this even for? And part of that mindset was the fact that when this initial
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
how did I know that that was about to
Okay,
go?
ready? All right, $118.
We're gonna play the
for
ads.
car
We have
insurance.
to.
That's how much I was paying.
The first time I
picked up the
played
car
this
a few
video,
months ago, and watch this. Ready?
not one ad had popped
$97
up,
premium,
man.
$20
Not
for my
one.
keys,
Now I only
$118.
have so many
Now, I
minutes to
covered up
work
my
with
private
here,
information, guys.
so
$39,
we're gonna have to
$118.
we're just gonna wait it out, man.
Check this out. Ready? 500 for comprehensive, 500 for collision, 500 for comprehensive, 500 for collision. Okay? The same make and model. Hyundai Ioniq. Hyundai Ioniq. Okay?
I'm not gonna
Like,
lie to you.
guys,
There are two of
it's the
these.
same-
I can't
actually
do
got
that.
launched, a lot
I
of
can't
people
do
put
it.
in their
I don't
brain
only have so
that
much
this
time.
is going to be targeting
The next ad could be
console
4
price
minutes.
points,
I have
right?
15 minutes
But
here.
Valve said it themselves, it's not.
I
So right off the
apologize.
bat, we already knew that they weren't going to price it cheap and subsidize. And why they're not subsidizing is pretty simple. And we'll get into that console subsidization argument right now. A lot of people are comparing this thing to a PS5.
So what he's gonna say is that when you buy a PlayStation, you have to pay for the monthly subscription, right? So that's how they're able to not have the console prices up super duper high because you have to pay for the yearly subscription and you pay for the games. When you're gaming in PC, you just pay for the games and you just play. That's literally it, right? So you see subscription prices, right? And it's not that I don't want to give him his watch time, right? Fair use, right? It's
This
just fair use.
is a computer, and that's why Valve can't afford to take a loss up front when they sell this thing, because they don't know if you're even going to stay within the ecosystem. Whereas for Sony, you're forced to. And over time, if you add up how much you pay in yearly payments and games that are stuck within that ecosystem, you spend a lot more than $500 or $600 on just the console. So compare.
So, and he's very, very right. Like, I have bought NBA 2K, for example, right? I bought 2K. I began to buy it every other year, but 16, 17, 18, and then beginning in 19, I didn't buy. I bought 20, didn't buy 21, bought 22, didn't buy 23 or 24. I did buy 25 now, right? So that's six 2Ks, right? And if we have six 2Ks at, I'm buying the $100 edition every time. That's $600, right? Plus my $500 console. That's not even talking about this year of Xbox membership that was $33, right? Times that by 12, it's $400. Like it gets more like, geez Louise.
Comparing it to consoles, in my
I didn't know that for PCs you just buy the games and just play the game. So I thought you had to like
opinion, is
pay for a monthly subscription because that's what Xbox has had us do forever.
completely unfair. Yes, looks like a console, behaves like a console, but even Valve out the gate said it's not. It's a gaming PC. And I know that it's
That's exactly what I want mine for. In the living room, come out, bloop 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 bloop. Somebody's over, I got my boys over. We're playing NBA Street V3, Def Jam Fight for New York, Blitz the League. I'm buying a Steam machine. Y'all are tripping. That's why I should have had a Steam Deck. Um,
so close
You
to
snooze, you
being a
lose, man.
console with the vibe of it, but it truly is a computer because you can do a lot more a console can't. Now, next argument I see. Just build your own PC. Absolutely. You can build something much more powerful for less money. But this is a pre-built mini gaming PC. And if you go and spec out the parts and build something that kicks this thing's you're gonna have a PC that's a lot bigger and probably parts that are cheaper that you shouldn't be skimping out on, like power supply and stuff like that, and you have to build it. The form factor is such a huge thing here. I think a lot of people buying this thing that this is really targeted for want to stick this inside of a cabinet in their media center. You can absolutely pull that off if you have a big enough cabinet with an entry-level gaming PC, but it's not a 6-inch box. And this is where we talk about what kind of pre-built this is. This is a mini gaming PC. If we look at the mini gaming PC market, you are hard-pressed to find something that is as
Now, I didn't really think about that either. Well, sort of, right? I guess it is really a mini PC. Um, and like you said, especially with Ramageddon going on and the memory chip shortage now going on and all this other stuff just getting worse and worse and worse, it seems like this makes sense and it makes it very easy to operate. Um, Very easy to operate. I'm going to mute this, but I'm going to let the ads run in the background for the next 2 minutes while we're talking. This is a 3-minute ad. So this is what I was talking about. I got 15 minutes here, right? Road to 50 subscribers, right? Let me open this up here. Sorry, I'm just the most intelligent person around here, man. Yeah. Road to 50 subscribers. Like, share, subscribe if you're new around here. Um, Again, like it kind of doesn't make sense. It's a little annoying, you know what I mean? It's expensive. Everything is expensive around here. But it is what it is. Uh, like I said, road to 50 subscribers. I can only do 15-minute videos to upload, right? 15 minutes upload, 15 minutes upload. And that's what we're going to do around here. We're going to do 15 minutes and upload until I can do more. I can just go live on YouTube. We can talk, we can converse, discuss. So yeah, right? If you like what we do around here as we grow, right? I would appreciate you guys. But we do let ads run, right? So I'm trying to do it justice here, but I can only work in the confines that I am given here. Right. So hope you guys have a great day. Have a great night. I will see you guys next time. I don't even know what the next video is going to be. We'll figure it out. I'm going to play some Xbox. I'm going to enjoy my life here. I'm chilling for the rest of the night. I hope you guys are chilling as well. Peace out.
With optional resistance accessories and built-in anchors, you can support a wide range of low-impact movement and wellness routines. And when it's time to fully relax,